Welcome back to Shropshire Business Live TV, the final edition of our third series, can you believe? We're here live from Aico in Oswald Street today, who've been the fabulous hosts. And so it's time now to meet members of the community team. Jane Pritchard, she's a regular on the show, aren't you? And a new arrival to your community team, Jane. So introduce your newcomer to us.
Yeah, so this is Laura, which you obviously can speak to Laura. But yeah, she's going to be joining us on the community team. Lily, who you know, is unfortunately leaving us, going off to university, which we're obviously really pleased for doing a degree that she's always wanted to do. So yeah, so a little bit of a swap around, and yeah, Laura's going to be working with me and Ryan.
So Laura, you're new to the community team, but you're not new to Aico, are you?
No, I'm new to the community team. Well, new as new. I've been with Aico for 7 years, over 7 years now. We do volunteering days and some help. We're helping CSR, so it's not new. It's a very nice thing to do. So
you're looking forward to it?
Yeah. I do, very much, yeah.
Well, I know from whenever we talk to Jane, and we spoke to Lily lots of times as well, there's always so much going on in your community team. You have juggling so many different things all at the same time, aren't you? Give us a flavour of what you've got on at the moment.
Yeah, well, we've just had our fundraising festival, and it was really successful. We were so pleased. The weather wasn't on our side, which doesn't seem to be the case at the moment.
Events at the moment,
I know.
Poor, just getting rained
yeah,
on,
but we were really lucky. We had almost 600 people attend.
That's brilliant.
And we sold over 700 tickets in total. So all that money is still gone to the charities. We had lots of tent cover, so we were actually
You have to plan for eventually.
Yeah, we thought it'd be shade, but it was actually to get people out of the rain.
And remind us who you were raising funds for that.
No. So it was the Movement Centre, based at Gabowen, so a children's charity that support children with movement disabilities, and also Little Stars, based in Shrewsbury, who use our facilities for their storage. So yeah, but what they're doing for families across Shropshire is fantastic. So we really wanted to support those two children's charities and raise as much money as we can.
In the school summer holidays, you now presume you have lots of children coming here, don't you, as well? So.
Yes, well, it's usually, before the holidays, we've had lots of work experience, which you've talked about earlier in the show. So that's been really interesting. So following school visits finishing, we looked at what we could do in the summer holidays, and we've got our summer club. So that's for children year 5 and 6, so 10, 11-year-olds. So we've actually got 40 applications.
Is there 40?
So 40,
That's brilliant.
yeah. So the last week in August, we wanted to target like year 6 children, so those children that are transitioning into secondary education, give them something to look forward to in the last week of the summer holidays. Loads of fun activities going on. It's supported by SYA, Shropshire Youth Association. So they're going to be delivering lots of fun activities, sporting events outside, arts and crafts. We're looking to hopefully go to the leisure centre in Oswestry as well, which would be great. So yeah, it's all sort of, Aico have managed to fund it all, so yeah, we're really excited
What's
about
great, Laura, about Aico is that you do open up your facilities here to get the community in and doing projects like this.
Yes, it's very nice that you can see, especially the kids coming over, enjoying all the building. We're showing them around all the departments. Very exciting for them. So yeah, they always have a smiles on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we spoke a little bit earlier in the year, Jane, I think on SBLTV, about this project SOS that you were doing, and that's developed now, isn't it? Is that about to be up and running? Is up and running now?
It is, yeah. So that happens week commencing the 14th of August. So very busy August. So we chose an application that came through. It was Longdon Primary School, based near Shrewsbury, a school we haven't actually worked with before. Their application it sort of reached out to us, and we realised, the help that they need, basically.
And this was for people that don't know Project SOS. You basically just said, look, we've got some helping hands here. Tell us why you should be the recipient.
Exactly, yes. So it's 5 days of volunteering. We've got about 5 or 6 people per day that will be going down there to the school while it's closed for the summer holidays, doing lots of outside maintenance. They don't have a caretaker. They don't have any funding for a caretaker. So the teachers and parents are trying to do these jobs around the school, and it's
a task, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
That's some manpower then that you're offering.
Yeah, it is, and so we'll be painting fences and nothing too challenging. But yeah, just making it all nice for when they go back in September.
Was it a difficult task then, choosing who you were going to support?
It was, because we had quite a few schools that did actually apply, and very similar circumstances, as well as a few community groups, but children has been our focus this year, but it is, we always give support to children, but this year has really been, we wanted to focus on how we can support children across Shropshire, and it just seemed to fit nicely with what we're doing.
Yeah.
And you've got it's Pedal the Borders soon as well, isn't it? Now that's for Lincoln Davis, which this is event HQ for that, isn't it? Is that is that starting to ramp up now as well?
It is,
September,
it's 10th of September, Sunday. So yeah, I'll be here. I'm not cycling it this year.
I remember talking, because last year it was ridiculous, one of those hottest days of the year, wasn't it?
It was. I did it last year. I think maybe the heat might have put me off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be volunteering on the day with Lincoln Davis and helping them set up and supporting all the cyclists. So I'm not sure how the numbers are going on that one. I think it's going pretty well. So hopefully it'll be another nice sunny day.
I know our very own High Sheriff of Shropshire is getting involved as well, isn't she, this year?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah,
Mandy Thorne's going to be cycling the 25k route, I think.
Yeah, I think she
If
is.
she's doing it in High Sheriff costume, I hope for her sake it's not the hottest day of the year.
I've heard a rumour, so it'd be good if she does.
Laura, what are you looking forward to the most in terms of joining the team then?
I mean, I don't know, everything really, just to get my hands on, just to be introduced to everything what Jane's doing, get, more involved with everything. Probably the school, the kids, they just, very cute and amazing when they're over here. So yeah.
So it's a feel-good job, isn't it? Everybody else enjoys their summer holidays. Presumably all leaves cancelled, the community team in August, isn't it? So one of the busiest times of the
Managed
year.
to sneak 1 week in at the beginning of August.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
How are the chickens, I must ask?
They're fine. They're fine. They're still alive and they're still laying eggs, and yeah, we're looking after them.
Okay, so we'll go and say hello to them a little
Yeah,
later before we
definitely.
leave.
We will.
Great to see you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much for hosting us as well today. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well then.
Now then, Chris,
Yeah, I went along to Reach.
You've been in Shrewsbury this
Earlier
week,
this
haven't you?
week, I was speaking to Amelia Reg from Reach. Went along. We had a little chat in their boardroom to find out what they've been up to.